Hi, my name is Francesca Sostar and we're at Sade Gallery in Los Angeles, and this is my photo series titled Scarlet. So Scarlet really comes from my own personal memories, especially ones shaped by queerness and home life. Some of the themes in this project include dysphoria, isolation, and identity. In my personal experience looking back, I found that memories can become charged over time, and these memories and emotions we felt then can kind of trap the memories in place. So instead of evolving over time, they freeze and create this state of paralysis. And photography, to me, kind of mirrors that state of paralysis. What I want to question in this project is whether or not we're in charge of our identities, or whether our identities are shaped by our experiences. So this image is called The Gift of Solitude. It's the homeostasis of this project. It's kind of like the start, and what the bedroom means to me is just like a place of expression and a place of really no sense of judgment, because you're not open to the rest of the world. And throughout this project, you'll kind of see, once we leave this confined world, there's more chaos that happens. And then also, this is kind of a complementary photo as well, and it's almost like a hero shot. It's one of the only photos where we can really see the eyes of the main subject, and it's kind of giving permission to the viewer to kind of enter this fantasy world. So this image is titled A Coward's Death. Like, we're moving into the world now where we can't really control our reality. There's less of a playfulness and more of an observation of what's happening around, and this one definitely has themes of dysphoria and kind of uncomfortability in the body, and only really knowing what you want through observing. And there's kind of an aloneness when you're in that state. And then I would say this image to the left is kind of like an example of the easiness of what we're seeing through our main subject in the previous. Just this kind of freedom, this longing for freedom and playtime that now that you're in the real world, you can't necessarily have, because you're afraid of being judged. These two images, this one is titled Fit for a King, and it's kind of about experimenting with yourself in the physical state. It's not really diving deep into experimentation, but it's kind of like the surface level of trying to figure out what makes you happy in your identity. I want to think about it as like someone suiting up for battle. The main subject is kind of experimenting, and it's a fun state, but also at the same time, there's almost like it's a secret and still work within the confines of this room. And it's kind of like an in-between state of like feeling excited about it, but also feeling like you're keeping a secret to everyone. And this one is called The Armory, so this is the subject actually suiting up for battle, as I said before. Having mixed emotions about being able to like be who you truly want to be, but it also has to be behind closed doors.